Hi friends, welcome to Sri IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: throw statement in exceptions of Java program. So what is the importance of throw statement exception handling mechanism? We'll discuss that with a small programming example. So first of all, we'll try to understand what is exception. So exception means runtime error. So what is runtime error? Error which occurs during execution time of a program. Means when we execute the program and when we give any wrong input or incorrect input in our program, then we get runtime error. And runtime error, technically it is known as exception. Exception means runtime error. So what happens when exception occurs? So when exception occurs, program execution stops then and there itself at that particular line only. Remaining lines or statements are not executed. So technically it is called as abnormal termination of the program or breakdown of the program. So to avoid breakdown or abnormal termination of the program, we perform exception handling mechanism. So exception handling mechanism is done with try block, throw keyword, catch block. So in try block, we monitor or detect the exception. Throw keyword, we warn or alert that exception has occurred. Okay, and we create an exception object using throw keyword statement. And then catch, it will accept the exception and provide a best solution for our exception. With this, exception handling mechanism is completed and there is no abnormal termination of program. So advantage is no abnormal termination of program. So program executes till the end of the main method, till the last statement in your code. Right. So now coming to throw statement in exception. So every exception which occurs in our program is an object. As per Java, it is an object. And this object is automatically created by JVM for predefined exceptions like arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, or number format exception. And it is created manually by developer in program for user defined exceptions. Okay, so for predefined exceptions also we can create it manually. But how to use throw? So throw is important for us. Okay, so we have to use throw like this: throw new null pointer exception. Okay, and this throw statement is used in try block only. So inside the try block only, we get the exception. From there, we have to throw the exception to catch block. Okay, so it is used only in try block because exception occurs only in try block. Okay, so this exception object is thrown to catch block. So it is thrown to the catch block. And then we accept the exception in catch block with exception classes parameter. For example, catch followed by, we are throwing null pointer exception, new null pointer exception, and that object reference is stored in NPE of type null pointer exception. And then in the body of the catch block, we provide the solution. Okay, so provide solution for exception. So this is how throw statement is used with exception objects. Okay, so hence throw statement is used with exception object. Throw exception object, catch exception object using object reference variable of that particular type of exception. Right. So now let us try to understand how to work with throw statement in a program. So throw statement is mainly used to throw predefined user-defined exception, but we can also use it for predefined exception. So throw statement is mainly used for user-defined exceptions, but we can also use it for predefined exceptions. Okay, for predefined exceptions also we can use it. So predefined exceptions are automatically thrown by JVM, hence we don't require throw there. Right, so let us take comment program to work with throw statement in exception. Right, class throw statement exception example1. Program execution starts with main. So save this program in our working directory. Throw statement exception example1.java. Right. So we'll take here null pointer exception example with throw statement. So string ss is equals to other. Right. So next we'll say system.out.println length of string. So what is the length of the string? ss dot length. We will get the length of the payload HTML for 5. Finally, we'll also print one statement end of the program. Right. So save this, open the command prompt and go to your working directory. Compile the program. Throw statement example exception example1.java. No error and run it. So we should get the length as 5 end of the program. So now by mistake I'll give the improper input or wrong input for ss. So let us say ss is equals to null. So null means nothing or no value. Okay, nothing or no value. Right. So for nothing or no value, we are trying to find the length. So length of nothing or no value is not possible. So we get null pointer exception. So recompile. Okay. Right. So we have some error here. So system.out.println. Okay. So line. So here last name is changed. We'll change it to so last name is changed. Throw statement exception example. Right. So we compile the program. No error. Run. We should get the runtime exception. Null pointer exception. End of the program is also not visible. So abnormal termination of the program. So let us put try catch with throw. Okay. So let us take try followed by catch, okay, null pointer exception, and PE, and then we'll display the message here, system.out.println operation on null value is not possible. It's not possible. So, but before that, here we'll check, okay, if SS is equals to null. If SS is equals to null, throw new null pointer exception. So, new null pointer exception, we are creating a null pointer exception object using new operator, and then it is thrown to cache block. So this statement is not executed. It will automatically come to the cache block. Operation on null value is not possible. Okay. So here we are manually throwing the null pointer exception by checking a condition if SS is equals to null. Right. Save it, recompile, and run. Now normal execution of the program. So operation on null value is not possible. End of the program. So this is how we are supposed to work with throw keyword using throw statement exception object in Java program. So basically throw statement is used with user defined exception, but we can also use it for predefined exception. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment, and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.